What's up, guys? Welcome back to Feed the Beast Interactions. Today, we're going to do the Gaia fight. We are going to go to Aurellia, and we'll see how much time we have left after that. I wouldn't mind maybe getting into setting up some processing arrays or something. Be quite nice. To start off with, we can do the Gaia fight. I've already crafted most of the materials we need. We don't need the iron blocks. The only thing that I hadn't crafted was the Gaia pylons, because we haven't done these before. But this is just Elementium, which is Mana Steel through the Alfheim portal, and Pixie Dust, which is Mana Pearls through the Alfheim portal. So we'll make 4 of these. Now we should be able to build our fight arena. It has been a long time since I fought the Gaia, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I doubt it's going to be anything too difficult though. I feel like we're pretty OP at the moment. I've got a bit of durability back on my gear as well. It's really slow, but it's a lot better than not getting anything at all. Here's 3x3 beacon base of iron with a beacon on it. And then these Gaia pylons are like one off the ground, so yeah, and then if memory serves, we just click on the beacon with a Terra Steel. I don't know if we can use ranged against it. That will be my first choice if we can, because this is my most damage, and then if not, I guess we'll just use a sword. I doubt I'll need it, but let's just grab our healing spell as well. Okay, so we need to dig out the floor a bit more. And then now? Oh god, that's loud. I forgot how awesome the music was. These mobs waves are kind of easy with this bow. Oh. Did I not get any reward for that? Is it because I blew everything up? I blow up the rewards. I might have blown up the rewards. I guess we'll just try that again. Without the explosives this time. Yeah, that time we got our Gaia Spirits. Nice. Yeah, I guess we'll use 4 for this, and then we'll make a Gaia Spirit ingot at some point to fight the... This is the 2nd tier Gaia, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we need 4 of those. We need some more red matter, right? Need another empowered void crystal. Now we can craft 4 red matter. And then we just need osmiridium, right? It was 4 of that. And a chorus fruit or flower. Okay. We're actually going to get just ever so slightly sidetracked before we go to Aurellia. I just wanted... I'm pretty sure we can get these quite easily now. Yeah. I just want this advanced dislocator, really. So first of all, we need to make 4 of these Pharos beacons. We have the nether stars. We need 4 blocks of terra steel, 28 Vintium plates, and a 4 nether star lenses. Okay, so here is our 4 Pharos beacons. And we have to make the ethereal slate as well. Let me see how many runes I've got. Yes, now we should be able to make our artifact. The cauliflower goes in here. And then the 4 Gaia spirits. 4 red matter. And 4 osmiridium. And we can start this. Also, in between episodes, I did make up some... Let's get up to 100%. Wait, why are these on? Oh, I wasted about 20 buckets of uranium hexafluoride. It's not so bad. So it's been working perfectly till now. I'm not sure what did that. Did I not think of chunk border? Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is. The multi-blocks are all in a chunk, but the... yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I made up another 4 of these Lapatronic energy orbs, so now we have, what, 100 million storage? Or a billion storage, is that? A billion EU of storage. There is our Aurellia artifact. Rather than going for these, because I don't have many runes, I'll just use this dislocator for Aurellia. I don't want to keep building the astral sorcery things. They seem like a bit of a waste now. I guess we'll put Aurellia on this side. Okay, I made up some rocket fuel. This should be enough. We might need some more dilithium. How do we make this? Fluorine and lithium. We have a bunch of lithium now, so that should be easy enough. Yeah, I'll make up some more dilithium, and then I'll grab the rocket from Euclides Prime, and we'll meet up on the space station. I brought the rocket back up here, and I put some fuel in. So it's just refueling at the moment. We can throw our dilithium crystals into that input hatch. Yes, that's fine. Thank you for the unknown problems. So we need the artifact. We'll pop that in here, maybe. And select planet. Maybe I'll press the right button eventually. Planet list. I think it's Zol. And then Aurellia. I'm hoping these unknown problems are going to stop. Select. We have 1,000 fuel. It's going to cost us 500, so we can press warp. And enjoy the pretty animation in the skybox. Oh, there we are. Hey. So now we should be able to hop on here. Planet ID chip into the guidance computer. Back destination, Aurellia. We're maxed on fuel. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. This is a bit of a glitchy mess. I think I need to just relog real quick. Okay, so we are in descent. I don't know whether there was like a milestone text for getting here. We're landing right next to a dungeon, which could be very nice. I found this Twilight Cloak a while ago, and I was running around on the what is this? Is it this that's setting my rocket on fire? This is molten obsidian. Okay. I don't need it, but I'm just going to pick it up so that my rocket fire goes out. Okay, so even like jumping up a block is difficult in this area. I'm pretty sure I can take the spacesuit. Yep, I guess the atmosphere is not breathable here. The atmosphere is Earth-like. But I can't take the helmet. Or anything else. Okay. Good job I can fly. Oh hey, it's nighttime. Okay, so hopefully the fire on my rocket will go out now. Now that I picked up all of that obsidian. Yeah, there we go. Like I was trying to say, I got this Twilight Cloak. It says it makes you invisible in darkness. And I'm like, well, this is darkness, right? But the mobs can obviously still see me because they're chasing me. It turns out what that means is if you're in like F7 mode, there we go. So all the places where there's these yellow X's are invisible, but if there were red X's, so indoors, inside. So when I go into this dungeon, which I'm about to do because I don't want to be outside at night. Oh god. Hello, Enderman. Yeah, now I'm invisible. This is red matter blocks? Oh, I can't get them with this pickaxe. I assume means I won't be able to get them with the hammer either. No. Slightly increases cyber zombie spawns. Yeah, I don't think I... Yeah, it's made it's made exploring dungeons really easy because the mobs just can't see me for the most part. I don't know what that noise was. Yeah, I'll take a little look around the dungeon, see if we can find some worthwhile loot. It's probably at least one new multi-block blueprint to get in here. God. Can I... Not with this, I can't. Can I get it with this? Can I get it with my silk touch pickaxe? Yeah, I'll probably pick up some of this while we're here. 64k storage components, I will take those. It doesn't look like this red matter block can be crafted back down to the single units anyways. Ooh, neutronium. So I guess I won't bother trying to figure out how to mine this. There's a quantum tank. But the neutronium is really nice. Oh, 0 point matrix, that's new. Guess I'll take the 235. I would take that, but I already have one, and I don't really need more than one. CPM diesel generator. Might as well take that. Ow. Contact damage, my one weakness. Normally I grab a bunch of food when I'm exploring dungeons, but I didn't bring my normal dungeon exploring gear with extra storage space and stuff, so I'm really just grabbing any of the neutronium I come across. By far the most important thing I've found in these dungeons so far. Ah yes, there's the lag generating chunks. You know that I'm going to want some of this. I mean, I actually don't need any of this at this point. Guess free sandy glass isn't bad. Ooh, huge orange crystals. Is it just orange, or can we find the other colours? Because I really want some red and blue crystals. I think it's those dungeons that lag me so much. Because now I've moved away, it's not so bad. Purple crystal. Green. There's some red. Oh, give me all this Restonia. Look how much of it there is. Glorious. What's that? Salt. Can I vein mine this? Yeah. That blue crystal as well. Oh god, yes. Please. So I think I need to go back and drop stuff off and then come back here. Okay, so I've moved a little bit away from the dungeon, so it's a little bit less laggy at least. It looks like there's two separate ore veins here. And we have tiny piles of naquadah dust there. And I don't know why I brought the tool forge, because I have this digital miner now. I made this like pretty recently just to make... I don't have to do much resource collection anymore, but when I do it's kind of nice. And I have this just set to grab all ore with an ore dictionary filter. Let's see what we get. We got molybdenite, wolfenite, howlite. I don't really care about these three. This, by the way, it's got max speed and energy upgrades. And it uses 38,000 RF tick. But it's really convenient, so I don't complain. So I left the digital miner on that vein for a little while, and we got 2.5 stacks of enriched naquadah, and then 5.5-ish stacks of normal naquadah, as well as a bunch of molybdenite, which I don't really care about that much, and a really nice uranium vein. Like 20-ish stacks of 238, and a bunch of thorium. A little bit of 235, well, I mean, that's all the 235, and then a little bit of 238 as well. That'll be really nice. Also found a magnetite vein. Before coming back, I hit up another naquadah vein, and we've got even more of this enriched naquadah and normal naquadah ore now. So I think we should be good for a little while. That's a lot of normal naquadah. But, processing all of this is going to be horrific with the speed of the things that we have here at the moment. This is still processing. I put some more 235 in earlier before I started recording, so a few hours ago. And we have a lot left to go. But it's finished everywhere else. So what I'm thinking is we get rid of this little block here and we dedicate 1 amp of IV power to 16 of these in a processing array. Does this just take up less space that way? It'll take up the same space it is right now, but we'll get 16 times the, well, 4 times the output. So yeah, in order to make a processing array, we will need to use, oh, can I make these actually? I can, okay. We will need to make these data orbs. It means we will need to make NAND and NOR gates. I'm pretty sure we can already make both of these. Yeah, we can. They're really easy. And then it's kind of just a circuit recipe apart from that. We will need to use one of our Lapatronic energy orbs. And then 4 IV circuits. Well, 6, I guess, with the robot arms. And this will be a multi-block with robust tungsten steel machine casings. These aren't too bad. No, just tungsten steel frames and tungsten steel plates. I'm not too worried about being able to make those. So there is our processing array. Not a quest, unfortunately. I think we need 24 of these. And we have everything for those. And for these, I'm not going to use the normal low voltage inputs and outputs, just because of the amount of recipes they do at once. I think high voltage should be more than sufficient. If we put the input bus in this corner, I guess the output bus in this corner, and then this chest system here doesn't need to change at all. We can put output bus on one side. Input bus on the other side. Don't want that CEF. I didn't pick up the CEF. That's a mistake. And both of you down. One too many casings. Where do we want to put the front of the machine? No longer really like the spacing in here, but let's put it here. That should... Why is that not completing the structure? Probably helps if you put the input hatch as actually part of the machine and not just like randomly outside the machine. There we go. Now we'll just put this right up against the machine. And throw a spectre coil on it. Not spectre coil, a flux point. And also, so I don't fully understand where you put the machines. I thought there'd be like a slot for them or something. Them into the input bus. It should be into on magenta. That's working. It's still pretty slow because we still only have the 4 in there. So what's happening is inside this block, it's doing 4 recipes at once with these thermal centrifuges. So when this progress bar finishes, we should get 4 centrifuged uranium on the other side. Okay, so now we should have 4 output. Yep. Now we know the machine's working, we will just turn that on. And then we'll go and grab another 12 high voltage centrifuges. Okay, so I have 12 more thermal centrifuges here. I'll throw those in. And I assume I'll have to wait for it to finish this recipe first. Yeah, so that's just a 4 recipe. And now, with any luck this time, it's processing 16 uranium at once. It's using 32,000 RF tick. Or maybe every other tick or something, because 32,000 is not right. Should be 8,000. Now we should get 16 out, yep. This should much improve our processing speed now. Might actually be possible to get through the stacks of ore that I have to process. But yeah, I think we are going to leave this episode here for today, because I've got a bunch of stuff to process and a bit of research to do. So next episode, I want to build the assembling machine, or the assembly line. And this is a big multi-block. It's going to be very expensive. These all need like 7 circuits each. I'm going to have to make sure we've got plenty of resources processed and a bunch of circuits ready. And this multi-block is where we will do most of our LUV plus components. And each of these needs its own input hatch. So like this will be quite a challenging thing to set up. But it's necessary for us to get further and to get wetware circuits and to move on to fusion. As well as to do, you know, the endgame crafts. The other thing that I will do between episodes, and we might do next episode, I'm not entirely sure yet, is we need to figure out how to summon the ender chicken and to melt it down into neutronium, I think is how it works. I don't know if there's a quest for this or not. Yeah, we get this by slowly dissolving the ender chicken in liquid antimatter. And I'm going to have to like look into how this works. And whether antimatter destroys items and stuff like that. So you can make an ender chicken soul with the assembly line, but I don't think this is how we're supposed to do it. I think you can also... Yeah, so this summoning altar has a recipe for 3 ender chickens, which is quite expensive. And I have no idea how this is going to work. So I want to look into this before we waste, you know, shifting stars and dragon eggs. So next episode, we're looking into starting collecting neutronium. And also building the assembly line. Like I said, I'm just going to do processing between episodes. I don't have anything else really planned. Maybe potentially build a distillation tower for oil. Just because we're going to start needing styrene butadiene soon, as well as I think you need styrene for the wetware circuits, and we're going to need more toluene probably as well. We're just not really producing it fast enough. We've got 1500. That's what? A little, like 450, no, 350 TNT? 350, 400 TNT. And so it's 16 for 4 nuggets, and then 32 for an ingot of neutronium. And we're going to need a lot of this. We need 2 per awakened draconium. We don't need this for much. We need a neutronium ingot for each and every infinity catalyst. We need an infinity catalyst for every 4 infinity ingots up until we get the storage key, the creative key. And this on its own requires 64 blocks of infinity ingots and 32 blocks of neutronium. So we're going to need a lot more gel toluene, I think. Yeah, that's my plan between episodes. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.